I'm Kody Lucas.
I'm Terry Montgomery.
And we're the Outdoor Vigilantes.
This week we're going to follow Kody around. He's in a blind filming himself.
You talk about fun. Trying to pack all that gear in and video yourself and trying to stay calm. But it makes it all worth it when it comes together.
That's right.
I love it when a plan comes together. Well, folks, we're out here turkey hunting in Missouri. We've already got a big old gobbler gobbling. He's real close, so I don't want to talk too long. I just want to let you know that we're here, the Outdoor Vigilantes. We're out here in the woods. We got a gobbler gobbling. We're going to see if we can't get him to come out to our decoys, put on a good show for you, and put him down. Put him DRT. Dead right there, baby. I think it's going to happen. He's a-hitting. He's answering every time I throw something at him. I think this is gonna come together. So stick with us. Well, now on my setup, I didn't realize that there was a little dip, a little draw between myself and these turkeys. And this hen can't take it. She's coming, she's bringing him right to me. They're gonna come to these decoys. And I'm thinking that they've seen the decoys, so it's game time. But little did I know, I see her come over this little dog, she just disappears. He's in full strut, he disappears. Now I'm panicking. It's panic mode now. I don't know where they're at, where they went. I can't see them. And all of a sudden, I see the hen. She's went down the draw and went into the woods. And I'm afraid they're going to circle me.
Son, that is a sick feeling right there.
I thought he's going to follow her, his little lady friend, and she don't want him around them decoys. And she's going to take him down that draw, and he's going to be safe. So I start pouring it on him. Well, it seems like forever. I don't see him. I can see the hen, but I don't see him. And all of a sudden, it never felt so good to see a big turkey fan pop up over the hill. And here he comes.
Well, folks, this gobbler has dropped the hen. He's seen the decoys, and he's coming in. And if you listen real close, you can hear him dragging his wingtips across the dirt as he's strutting in towards these decoys.
Unbelievable. When I first heard it, I wasn't sure what it was. And then it dawned on me. It's when he was strutting, he was dragging them feathers in that dirt. Unreal.
there is something new in the air. The Scud in-flight scent dispenser is designed to help you create a scent trail for the game of your choice without ever leaving your position. The Scud works with any and all of your favorite scents and lures. Just load it up and you are ready to go. The Scud leaves a vapor scent trail back to your position up to 100 yards away. Every situation may not call for a Scud, but sooner or later, you will wish you had one. The Scud in-flight scent dispenser, online at scudshooter.com.
Final Step cover scent. The only one on the market that I know of that's 100% all natural. Here in Missouri, we like the cedar scent. They got several scents to pick from. If you like to hunt, trap, you name it, this is the stuff to have. When we run trap lines, we spray everything down with this. It smells just like cedar. It's unbelievable. 100% natural. When we go to the tree stand, we spray it on. We spray it on when we get in the tree. It's like we were never there. We get ground blinds. We spray it on the blinds before we go in. It's like we were never there. This stuff is absolutely amazing. Final Step cover scent. 100% all natural. If you want to bring home bone like this, you better make Final Step your last step in your scent elimination system.
To get where you want to be in life, as a man, as a dad, as a hunter, you will carry some heavy loads, and through them we realize that virtues like strength and reliability matter most. From ourselves and our gear. Ultimately, what matters is not the weight of the load, but how we carry it. Alps Outdoors.
Well, finally, I can't take it anymore. It's time to put it on him. Well, that old gobbler was only about 12 yards, and I said, well, it's now or never, and I let it eat.
Son, he got way too excited over that call and those decoys. He plumb lost his head over that deal, didn't he?
Yes, sir. My mouth cold, my mouth. Oh, mercy. Whew. I tell you what, if that wasn't a show for you folks, I don't know what was. Oh my gosh. Whew, what a deal. Big old gobbler. And of course, he's DRT. Dead right there. Dead right there, baby. Outdoor vigilante style. Oh my gosh. Wow. Big gobbler down here in Missouri. That means I'm tagged out. My first one I got with a bow opening day. And they've been henned up and I've been hunting them hard almost every day this season. I guess this is my 5th or 6th day. I got one called in for a youngster and he shot his first turkey this year. in the youth season. And then I went out the first day, killed mine with a bow, and I thought, boy, they're with it here in Missouri. But they just wasn't quite fired up yet. They're just now getting good, as you well saw. That was unbelievable. I tell you what, you can see my breath. It's so cold. We had a cold front come through, and I didn't know how that would work, but on the turkeys, you know. But obviously, it didn't keep them from staying heated up. Wow, what a show he put on for us. You know, I almost didn't go out this morning because I had to go by myself. I packed in my double bull blind, my camera, my tripod, my shotgun, my chair, you name it, my decoy spread, and had to walk a long ways. And I got in here set up, and I thought, boy, I hope this is worth it. And I heard him gobble right at light, and he was close. And I got in on him, got it all set up, and well, the rest is history. He's laying out there. We're going to go get him. I hope you enjoyed this as much as we did. This is unreal. This is what we do. You know, this is why we do what we do. We get up every morning before daylight and get out. And, well, if you don't understand it, I can't explain it for you. Wow, what a rush, man. Big old gobblers in Missouri. Whew. Right there is what it's all about. Son. Well, folks, you saw it. Old gobbler come in this morning. We're hunting here in Missouri, and I packed in all by myself. Camera, tripod, double bull blind, shotgun, decoys, hunting stool, you name it. I felt like a pack mule, and I tell you, these gobblers got to gobbling. It didn't matter to me. I had to get in here and get them. So I packed in here, I don't know, a couple 100 yards, got set up, maybe 300 yards. And a dadgum deer come out, a doe, and was messing around the decoys. I thought she was going to end the whole thing, and luckily she didn't stay long enough for me to get her on video. She split, and the old Tom was at the edge of the field with a little hen, and he come right on the end of the decoys, and well, the rest is history. I put it on him, and he was DRT. He was dead right there, baby, dead right there. Son, this is what it's all about right here. Yes, sir. Outdoor vigilante style, baby. Oh. Big old bird too. Old bird, spurs long, sharp, big old beard. I'm gonna guess him weigh about 23. We'll know more when we get to the truck. Hope you all enjoyed it, because I sure did.
There is something new in the air. The Scud in-flight scent dispenser is designed to help you create a scent trail for the game of your choice without ever leaving your position. The Scud works with any and all of your favorite scents and lures. Just load it up and you are ready to go. The Scud leaves a vapor scent trail back to your position up to 100 yards away. Every situation may not call for a Scud, but sooner or later, you will wish you had one. The Scud in-flight scent dispenser, online at scudshooter.com.
Final Step cover scent. 100% all natural. If you want to bring home bone like this, you better make Final Step your last step in your scent elimination system.
I started this mineral lick about 1.5 years ago with just OV mineral, and just starting this out in the middle of a pasture where I know big bucks frequent. The does cross here. It's a natural crossing. They come out here, they're not scared. It's kind of a safe area for them. They've got CRP all around them. And as you can see with this mineral site, how much this has helped the deer, but not only helped me locate where the deer are coming from, where they're going to, and that's only going to equal success in the future.
Absolutely. Now this is an amazing mineral site. It's dug out 3 foot by 6 foot deep, and you know, I'm looking at this thinking, how do I get one like that? You know, so if any of you guys want to know how to do this, how did you start this hole?
Well, I got with our host Kody Lucas. He created this mineral with not just killing in mind, but actually the health of the herd. He wanted something that was going to help all aspects of hunting. So he gave me this. He said, try this out. This is my own mixture. It's in the testing phase. So, you know what? I'll give it a try. And here we are, 1 year later. This is going to be our third or fourth application in this hole, and a year and a half later, we have this big of a hole. We have numerous pictures of big bucks, does, fawns. Every deer in the area is coming to this lake.
And this is an exciting time of the year because this is when we really get to see these bucks. They love coming to these licks, especially early. You know, before September, they'll just come in there and nail it, especially with their antlers growing. And you'll see them in velvet. You'll get all these velvet pics of these awesome bucks. And it's important to have this out all year round as well.
To get where you want to be in life, as a man, as a dad, as a hunter, you will carry some heavy loads, and through them we realize that virtues like strength and reliability matter most. From ourselves and our gear. Ultimately, what matters is not the weight of the load, but how we carry it. Alps Outdoors.
Well, now we're out in the turkey woods with my son Peyton. It's youth season, and he's always wanting to run and gun. Since he was little, I've taken him in the ground blinds to keep his movement settled down, and he decided he wanted to run and gun, and T here said, "Hey, I'll take you."
Got him broke in.
Well, tell us about this hunt, Terry.
Well, I tell you what, we went out, drove back in there. It's on your family farm. We drove back in there. There was a spot that I'd seen some turkeys. We kind of scouted that out a little bit earlier, and we'd heard some turkeys down there. I think even Don Blankenship had been down there doing some hunting, and he killed one down there, I think.
Yep, he sure did.
So he kind of gave us a good word on the goings on down there and how many turkeys there were. We decided to move on down that road, and we stopped, hooted a little bit. We heard some turkeys gobble, and it sounded like they was pretty close. So Peyton's already getting excited. We decided to go ahead and set up right there along the road, and we started doing some calling, try to get these turkeys to come in.
Could you get him to sit still?
Son, it's tough, I tell you what. Those turkeys go to gobbling, his leg gets twitching.
I guarantee you that's right. When I was at his leg, a quivering, that them turkeys spotted.
Son, it's probably his leg, his ears, everything.
But they looked like they spotted you.
They did. They spotted us. It's so wide open.
Sure.
The turkeys ended up coming in, and they started circling around behind us the way we were set up.
They were putting.
So we had to start shifting real slow and trying to turn around to where Peyton could get a shot at them.
That's tough not to be seen.
Working the camera, working the gun, and old Peyton, he was just kind of all over the place. That's the first time he's been out in the open with turkeys right there on him like that.
It's no wonder you didn't hear something and look, and he just fell over.
Now, before we went out that morning, I asked Peyton, I said, now you going to wait and shoot a long beard? You want to shoot a Jake, or how are we going to do this morning? Well, he said, I'm not shooting nothing but a long beard this morning.
That sounds like him, but I know how hard it is for him to hold back.
Son, those Jakes come in there, and they were gobbling and walking around there and kind of half puffed up.
He
couldn't stand it, son. Couldn't stand it. I said, now you going to shoot one of these? You want to shoot one, or? He said, I'm shooting. I'm shooting.
I guarantee it. You know what, though? When I was his age, it was hard for me not to shoot one, too. Well, Peyton looks like he made a pretty good shot on that old bird.
He sure did.
You did your part, son. Got him in there and got it right up in your faces.
He was making me nervous there for a second because we had to spin, and the side he was sitting on, that old barrel just kept getting closer and closer and closer. I'm glad he shot when he did, because if it had kept coming,
he'd have shot your LED screen off the camera.
That's right. Blew the shotgun mic right off the camera.
Ooh.
Good big sucker. That's a big one.
What do you think, bud? Your first run and gun turkey. How was that?
It was pretty exciting.
That's a little different than sitting in a blind, isn't it? You gotta watch how you move, and gotta move real slow.
Yep.
Well, kind of tell them what happened. Tell them about how I was late this morning and
Well,
dragging my feet and...
started up Terry. He was a little late, cameraman back there. He was slacking on me, and so we got in here and stopped up quite a bit up the road and heard some of them gobbling. And then we came down here and sat down and a couple times, and then moved and came over here and waited about 10 minutes. 3 big old gobblers came, and when we were sitting over there, we heard about 2 or 3, and then these 3 came and got a little footage of him, and now here he is, dead.
We kind of done a little sneak on them. We sat up there in the road, and they didn't hear us, or didn't want to come that direction, did they?
No.
So we kind of changed direction on them, come around.
Came back around them, and
They come running in. They almost ran past us. Well, they did run past us.
They were running past us and called a little bit, and
Yeah. We had to turn around in our seats where we was sitting, and was on the wrong side of the tree, and
almost got spotted. But
yeah,
then
they kind of spotted us there, but we called them back in, didn't we?
Yep. Ooh.
Well, Peyton looked like he sure was happy. You know, I was hunting as well, and I get a phone call, and that boy's so excited to tell me that him and Terry got out, and he got a turkey on the first time he'd ever been out running and gunning. And all I could hear out of him was, "I ain't hunting in no ground blind no more. I'm running and gunning." He said, "That's so exciting." And I was so proud of him, and I was really appreciative that you took the time to take the boy.
I sure had a good time doing it, son. I hope he gets out there and walks your legs off now.
I'm gonna say, let her eat, son.
It's pretty neat, buddy. Pretty neat.
Well, folks, we hope you liked our turkey hunts this week, and if you did, check us out next week. But in the meantime, go take a look at us at www.outdoorvigilantes.com.
Give us a like on Facebook.
And we'll see you next week, folks.
See you next week.
I'm an outdoor. So
Vigilante.
So that'll be the second one. Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed our turkey hunts again this week. If you did, stay a bit and blit and blit.
And if you didn't,
Jiminy Christmas. Ain't nothing like stepping all over my tongue. I mean, I couldn't even spit it out. Holy moly. All right.
I'm an